ahead. Why don't you give your name, Uncle Tim, in Chinese and in your English name?
Fong Xiuman.
Okay, and what? How do you? How do you know? How are you affiliated with Peking Cafe?
Because my father was a part owner of it.
Okay.
Of the Peking Cafe.
Can you tell me who were the original owners? Who were the original owners?
Well, the original owner, I don't know all of them because they were opened in 1931 and I didn't come here till 1939. Oh. And so by the time I came here, then I know only three partners that out of the original partnership, which I don't know how many there were, but there were two gentlemen with the last name of Cho. One is in the menu is a Cho Pak Yo, you know. They got the original menu, and then it's a Chou Guai. There's another one, and then my dad was on half a share of it, and then Uncle Leo owns one full share of it, and then by the time I came, then that's the only partner that I know surviving out of the original 8 partners. Uh-huh. The other drops out because there was no business or whatever. So that's how, and then when the war came, like Uncle Roy was sure. Well, the big thing is, the problem is, you know, we are most of the Chinese coming over here and through the immigration. Most of us came illegally. And like your grandpa was already arrested one time and deported back to China. And then he came again, and then he got through immigration successfully, but during the war year, the immigration was very strict because the war is with Asians, yeah, with Japan, and so your grandpa, when they took that, they found his fingerprint, and the two sets of fingerprint belonged to the same person. And so that's when your grandpa was ready to be deported back to China. And then that's why he, in desperation, I came as Fifth Uncle's son with Uncle Roy there. So I came because immigration found out that I actually came here from China illegally too, but during that time with all the problem with immigration, then the Congress declared that actually the Chinese were unconstitutionally discriminated for that. Yeah. So then all those of us go there and confess, and then everything is forgiven. And so then that's what Uncle Roy and I went to immigration, but Uncle Roy that's how Uncle Roy came originally as a Lowe. Uh-huh. He went there and declared that he became a Fong. So that's why his whole family became a Fong. Yeah. But I couldn't declare that. I didn't want to declare it because your grandpa was still back in China. And I didn't want to involve him, so I didn't want to involve. I was a Fong too. So I just came, I'm a Lowe. So that's why I came back just with my own. That's why I became a Lowe and Uncle Roy became a Fong.
Okay.
And,
Well, what are your earliest memories of Peking Cafe?
well, my early years is just like like I say, I came here in 39, and by the time in 40, after I came here for 2 years, in 39, in 1941, my father were hearing so much complaint about all the people that the Fong, like Uncle Roy and all the partners were getting the people over here. They were sponging off the restaurant, Peking. You know, he was unhappy because he was the biggest owner of Peking.
Mm-hmm.
So your grandpa then went and bought a small grocery store on 30th and that, and then he asked his own brother, the fourth Uncle Gorman's adopted father, from Fresno, because he had the restaurant in Fresno, and that wasn't going anywhere. Mm-hmm. So he asked his brother to come here, and he only spoke broken English to manage the store. But in turn, Uncle Gorman and I managed the grocery store. We were the one there because my uncle hardly spoke English.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a second.